Back for more Jeopardy fun. This is our 14th game for this SNES, and we've won $666,474 so far. And I'm ready to win more. See if we can break 700 grand this game. The way I've been going at it, looks like we might. Here we go. Time for the Jeopardy. We're going to be dealing with these categories. Journalism. Oh, we had that last game. Potpourri. Dictionary. Inventions. Card games. And finally, the solar system. Alright. Let's start things off with card games for 100.
The answer is...
Regal turn for 10 through ace of the same suit in poker. What is a royal flush? Card games 200, please.
The answer is...
This favorite children's game could be called Hit the Knave. What is slapjack? Card games 300.
The answer is...
In the Black Lady version of Hearts, this card means 13 points against you. What is the Queen of Spades? Yep. Card games 400.
The answer is...
In Gin Rummy, the maximum point count a player can have in his hand to knock. What is 10? Card games 500.
The answer is...
The official form of bridge played in tournaments. I always forget this one. Oh, Jim decides he wants to try it? Okay, Jim, what do we have? Duplicate. That's correct. Now he has his first bit of cash. He has half of what I have. So, your turn, Jim. In the dictionary, 100.
The answer is...
Originally a nickname for Robert, a dobbin is one of these animals. What is a bob? Oh no, that's wrong. Jenny. A horse. Oh, okay. I misunderstood the clue, but that's alright. In the dictionary, 200.
The answer is...
An intense feeling of repugnance and fear, or the genre of film that makes you experience it. What is horror? Oh, in the dictionary, 300. Let's go all in. This word for an elephant or a rhino comes from the Greek for thick skin. What is pachyderm? Alright! In the dictionary, 400.
The answer is...
For the Latin fuscare, to darken, this verb means to confuse or make obscure. Jenny. Obfuscate. 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 Alright. Okay. Inventions 100.
The answer is...
He invented the Franklin stove. Oh, we had this category last game. Who is Benjamin Franklin? So we should be alright here. Vengeance 200.
The answer is...
2,160 people at a time could ride on this at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. What's the Ferris wheel? Vengeance for 300.
The answer is...
Edison suggested it be used to record phone calls and make clocks talk. What is the photograph? This time I'm going to get the clue right. Vengeance 400.
The answer is.
The first patent issued to more than one person went to Howe, Hunt, and Singer for this. What's a sewing machine? And I'll have inventions for 500, please.
The answer is.
He invented the Polaroid camera introduced in 1947. It was Edwin Land. And I ran that category like it was no problem at all. Then again, we had this category last game, so that's fine. In the dictionary, 500, please.
Is.
The act of or process of proving a will. Jim. Oh, Jim doesn't know. Too bad. Kiss your $500 goodbye, Jim. Beakaroopa. Jenny. It's probate. I was thinking probate for some reason or another. So she'll double her money to $1,000. Now it's potpourri 100.
The answer is.
According to John Keats, beauty is this, and this is beauty. What is truth? A potpourri for 200, please.
The answer is.
It's declared when you're judged insolvent. What is bankruptcy? Let's have potpourri for 300, please.
The answer is.
In 1944, this Caribbean ruler appeared as an extra in Esther Williams' film Bathing Beauty. Who is Fidel Castro? I'll have potpourri for 400.
The answer is.
This round-eyed comic starred in Banjo Eyes, which happened to be his nickname. Who is Eddie Cantor? Potpourri 5.
The answer is.
The odds are 35 to 1 of throwing a 2 or this other number in a single toss of the dice. What is 12? Up to $5,200. Let's have journalism 100.
The answer is.
It claims to provide all the news that's fit to print. Oh, we should be okay here. What is the New York Times? Journalism 200.
The answer is.
Syndicated advice columnist whose poll indicated 72% of women prefer cuddling to lovemaking. Who is Ann Landers? Journalism for 300, please.
The answer is.
Jingo journalism promoted our going to war against this country in 1898. What is Spain? Journalism 400.
The answer is.
Newsweek commented on the power of the press when Barbara Bain's dog was killed by a copy of this heavy paper. What is the Los Angeles Times? Journalism for 5, please.
The answer is.
The Chicago Daily Defender and the LA Sentinel are aimed primarily at these readers. What are blacks? Who are blacks, I should say. That's what it says on the screen. Solar System 100.
The answer is.
Though named for the god of the sea, this planet appears to be green, not blue. What is Neptune? $200.
The answer is.
Oh, at least 95% of the atmosphere of Venus is this gas. There are no plans yet for a Venus cola. What is carbon dioxide? $300.
The answer is.
In 1950, the first measurements of this planet were made with the 200-inch telescope on Mount Palomar. What is Pluto? The solar system for 400.
The answer is.
The point in the orbit of a planet or comet when it's closest to the sun. Oh, and Jim beat me to the buzzer. The perihelion. I knew that one, but that's okay. We're not going to sweat over it. Instead, we're going to go to the next clue. The last clue of the round, I should say. My bad.
The answer is...
Of the 3 crew members of Apollo 11, the civilian, who's Neil Armstrong? That's going to put me at $7,800 at the end of the Jeopardy round. Whereas Jenny has 1,000 and Jim has just 400, so he's going to go first. So we had a pretty good Jeopardy round. Will double Jeopardy be the same exact result? We'll find out. We're going to double the dollar values, put 2 daily doubles up on the board, and we'll have 6 categories. 6 brainy categories. Here we go. Load it up. And these categories are KK, notice the quotation marks, soul food, American history, political quotes, the Lone Ranger, and finally, world geography. I like these categories, but will the clues be in my favor? Let's start with Jim as we find out. Political quotes 200.
The answer is...
He introduced himself as the man who accompanied Jacqueline Kennedy to Paris. Who is John F. Kennedy? Let's have a political quotes for 400, please.
The answer is...
He said, if nominated, I will not run. If elected, I will not serve. Oh! Barf. I got beat to the buzzer. William Tecumseh Sherman. Oh, it's a good thing because I wasn't thinking him. But Jim doubles his money to $800 nonetheless, and he has exactly a tenth of what I have. Political quotes for 600.
The answer is...
And the answer there. In the 1980 election, he coined the phrase voodoo economics. I don't think it's right, but I'm just going to say who's Ronald Reagan. I know it's not right, but I'm just going with him. Who's Ronald Reagan? No. That's incorrect. I think I may have just figured it out. Yep, George Bush. Sure enough, I should have gone with him rather than Reagan. Oh well. Jim takes second place right now, and he trails me by $6,000. Excuse me. Soul food for 200.
The answer is...
Mammy's little baby loves it. What is shortening bread? I should do well in the soul food category. I should do good at that one. Is it shortening bread? Yep. Soul food for 400, please.
The answer is...
Also called groundnuts or goobers. What are peanuts? Yep. Soul food 600, please.
The answer is...
Answer there. A fried fritter named for the hungry dog it hushed. What's a hush puppy? I've had hush puppies before from time to time, and they're actually not that bad. It's just basically fried cornbread. We'll go 800, please, for soul food.
The answer is...
Hominy and grits are both made of this grain. What is corn? And soul food for 1,000.
The answer is...
Southern pancake grain or a little rascal. What is buckwheat? And I ran the soul food category like it was nothing at all. We're in the five figures now at over $10,000. Let's go back to political quotes and I will take it for 800.
The answer is...
As a tongue vice president who said, some newspapers dispose of their garbage by printing it. Who is, Spiro T. Agnew. Correct. Let's have political quotes 1,000.
The answer is...
Presidential candidate who said, eggheads unite. You have nothing to lose but your yolks. Who is Adlai Stevenson. That's good for 1,000. We have $12,200. Let me have American history for 200. Daily double? All of it. Also known as Lemonade Lucy, Mrs. Rutherford Hayes was the first president's wife to be called this. What is First Lady? Yes. American History 400.
The answer is
Prisoners from San Francisco City jails were sent to an army guardhouse on this island after the 1906 earthquake. What is Alcatraz Island? Or let's just put Alcatraz, which is right. 600, same category.
the answer is
American history. The first U.S. use of military aircraft was against the Mexican Revolutionary in 1916. I'm going to try this one and say who is Benito Juarez. It's not Benito Juarez, no. Does Jim know this one? No, he doesn't, so he's going to lose $600. He's in third place now, he's got 800. What do you think, Jenny? You want to try it? She's going to try this one, and let's see what she says, or who she says. Nope, we all missed out on that one. She'll drop into the last place now. It was Pancho Villa. American history, 800.
the answer is
Answer there. John Foster Dulles was Secretary of State and his brother Alan CIA Director during his administration. Jenny. Who is it? Dwight Eisenhower. Yep. Dwight David Eisenhower, yeah. Back up to 1200 and you get to make the next selection as we continue. World Geography, 200.
Yeah,
Good at that category. It's the only South American country bordered by a Central American country. What is Colombia? Let's go back to American history for 1000.
the answer is
Answer there. During the Civil War, Lincoln suspended this, which prevents a person from being detained illegally. Jim? Do you know it? Habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is correct. You're back in second place, and you get to make the next selection as we continue. The Lone Ranger for 200.
the answer is
Answer there. Horse to whom the ranger yelled, "Hi-yo," was silver. I think I'm going to go back to World Geography. Let's have World Geography, and I'll take it for 400, please.
the answer is
This war-ravaged country is alphabetically first in the world. What is Afghanistan? And for anybody who was wanting to know what the capital of Afghanistan is, it is Kabul. K-A-B-U-L. I'll have World Geography for 600, please.
the answer is
The highest point in the West Indies is 10,417 feet. Duarte Peak on this country in Hispaniola. What is the Dominican Republic? Oops. It is indeed the Dominican Republic. World Geography, 800.
the answer is
Continent where most of the major mountain ranges extend from a knot of peaks called the Pamir. What is called the Pamir? I'll just say, what is Africa? It is not Africa. I think I just figured it out, but too late. Continent. Oh, Jenny doesn't have a clue. Too bad. So sad. But you're mad, but I'm glad. How about you, Jen? Got an answer for this? It's Asia. Derp. Oh well. Good thing the Daily Double wasn't there. Anyways, Jim, you go. World Geography 1000.
the answer is
Near the geographic center of Australia, this scenic rock was a sacred place to the Aborigines. What is Ayers Rock? Okay. I'll have the Lone Ranger for 400.
the answer is
The radio series began in 1933 on WXYZ in this Michigan city. What is Detroit? I'll have the Lone Ranger for 600.
the answer is
After the 1981 movie, TV's Clayton Moore was forbidden by the court to wear this. What is a mask? The Lone Ranger 800.
The answer is.
Source of the Lone Ranger's income and ammunition. What is a silver mine? Let's have the Lone Ranger for 1,000. You nearly double. All in. Modern masked hero Britt Reed, great nephew of the Lone Ranger John Reed, who is the Green Hornet. KK 200.
The answer
Or
is.
400, I guess. Founder of the Mongol dynasty who ruled from the Black Sea to the Yellow Sea, who is Kublai Khan. $200.
The answer is.
In the film Miracle on 34th Street, Santa Claus uses this alias. What is Kris Kringle? $600.
The answer is.
They kept law and order in Max Sennett comedies. Who are the Keystone Cops? $800.
The answer is.
Critics said he never got any close-ups as Barbra Streisand's co-star in A Star Is Born, who is Chris Christopherson. Let's look at that last clue.
The answer is.
40s band leader who led the College of Musical Knowledge. Well, let's give this one to Jenny, see what she says. Oh, she doesn't know! Who is Kay Kaiser? A lucky guess, and that's right. 58,200 for me. Jim, 2,600, and Jenny is going home. Or is it Sue? Either way, I forgot her name, but either way, she's going home because she doesn't have any money. Let's look at that final Jeopardy category. We're dealing with Shakespeare. It's Jenny who it is. 41,799. Let's see if we can win the maximum. Here we go. The first line spoken in this Shakespearean play is in one word. Bosun. I'll just say, what is the Tempest? Whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong, I'm gonna win the game either way.
The final Jeopardy answer is.
Is it the Tempest? Wow, it is! So I'm gonna win the maximum allowed again. Well, Jim got it wrong. But I got it right. So I now have a 14 game winnings total of $766,743. See you all next time, everybody.